How's it going? We're back here in the fish room. This is going to be kind of a quick little fun video. It's going to be all about JavaMoss. It's I think a fairly easy aquarium plant. I'll be honest, first off, I've not been very successful of like growing it in any of my tanks. I had one shrimp tank that I still have, but the JavaMoss grew phenomenally for like 6 months, and then out of nowhere I trimmed it once and then it just stopped growing. Not really sure why, but it could be because so this stuff works great. I use it all the time. After a while I stopped using it in the tanks, so my theory is that's why it stopped growing in my tanks. Nothing against it, I got a little lazy. I need to use it more. These ones, I need to get some with new pumps. These are like two years old, maybe more, and they don't pump very well, so I need to get new ones. But if you want some, go to Aquarium Co-op. You can go online or go see them down in Edmonds. Phenomenal stuff, works great. I'm going to show you how I do my JavaMoss jars, because I got some cool jars here. I'll show you. I got one right here. I'm going to clean these guys up. I'm going to clean the moss that's in them, and I'm going to separate a couple, make some new jars, and I'm going to show you basically how it's done and how easy it is to do. And you guys can do it at home and start cultivating your own JavaMoss. Eventually I'm going to start putting it back in some of my tanks and try to get it growing again, and yeah, but we'll get right to this video, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you do, again, please watch it all the way through, and like and subscribe at the end. Gotta help me with that YouTube algorithm, and hopefully I can get this channel taken off soon. So let's get to it. We'll start with this. I got this little container. This here is just going to be to dump all this old water out. You can see I haven't done this in a long time. This one here probably won't get separated. I want the moss to stay in there. Get all that nasty water out. You can also use your fish tank water. You don't have to use this one here. Just done. So we'll probably wash this one out before we reuse that guy. We'll start with the 3 new ones here. I'm gonna have to go dump this real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Clean jar. We'll finish dumping all these guys out. That is one of the big things, is you want to stay on top of dumping old water out, putting fresh water in. That way these guys will actually grow. This one here looks like it has a lot of black algae in it, so we'll probably end up cutting a lot of this out and tossing that, but we'll see when we get to that. Alright, so now that we got all these emptied, we'll go put this down to the side. Now I have this fresh water here, and yes, it is from Las Vegas, the D. If you haven't been to Vegas, check out Vegas. It's pretty fun. But I use this big cup for all my fish tank purposes. Comes in handy. So we'll start with this guy. Take it in the fresh water, and we're just gonna rinse it off. Some of that nastiness out. I don't think water temperature matters either. This is just cold water, not specific to room temperature or nothing. Alright, so we're going to take one of these new ones. We're going to plop that in the new one for now. I'm going to take this next little bunch and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to real quickly do it with the rest of these, and then we'll get back to the video. jar full of moss. I might, ooh, a little dusty in there. So I might be able to separate this out into just these 3 new ones. You can see a couple of these have quite a bit of black hair algae. But then these other ones look really, really good. This is the one. So we're going to definitely want to separate this guy into 2 jars. Alright, so let's hold this up. I'm going to go wash one of these jars and I will be right back. Alright, now we got all 4 jars sitting here looking good. This is what the moss looks like now. It'll be all clean in there. As long as you stay on top of it, you don't have to worry about your jars looking like this. So these ones are probably sitting for about a year at least. These ones I had labeled, if you remember the old molly tank, that's where this JavaMoss came from. That would be the last little bit of this stuff here. That could be why there's so much algae in those ones, you know, different setup for those tanks, or that tank. But as long as you stay on top of it, you know, once a week, put some new water in it, put some new fertilizer in it, which, like I've said, all I've ever used really is the Aquarium Co-op Easy Green. Gotta get yourself some of that. But stay on top of it and yours won't look like that. And hopefully they don't get any algae problems. So now we're just gonna put some fresh water in all these. Alright, so here we go. This is what it looks like with all the water in it, nice and fresh. That's what it looks like. Oops, put a little bit of water. All nice and clean. And it'll stay that way again as long as you stay on top of it. Like I said in the beginning, my bottle doesn't really squirt that well. So I'm going to try to get some in here real quick, but I got to get a new one. So we'll get a couple drops in there since this thing doesn't squirt very well. From this point on, we'll just put some clear wrap, whatever that stuff's called, cover it, nice little covers. That way some light still gets into the top. And then just like that, they're good to go. Nice and simple. Alright, and just like that, that's a pretty simple, easy, beginner aquarium plant that you guys can do at home. I'll show you guys again. You know, just simple glass jars that you can get on Amazon. I think I got these in a pack of 12 for $20 or somewhere around there. They come with lids. I don't use them. Like I said, we do the clear wrap on top. Then you gotta get yourself some JavaMoss and some water, some kind of fertilizer, and if you don't have it, just use your water from your aquariums. And then put them on a shelf with some light and they're good to go. You can probably even put them in a windowsill. That might work. Haven't really tried it. I have them sitting on a shelf up here. They're kind of in a windowsill-ish, so that might help also. But I'll keep you guys updated on these ones now that they're all clean and how well they do, so that you guys know that they actually stay alive. But that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But before we go, I do want to show you. I do got this new sign. So next video, this guy will be put up on the shelf, probably somewhere under here, maybe right here under this shelf. But Katie got it for me. It's a nice one. So yeah, other than that, that's the last new thing. So I'll see you guys in the next video.